All right, welcome to this installation guide of the new Bluetooth commissioning flow for wireless BACnet and wireless Modbus. Today we will showcase through wireless BACnet, but it works the same way as wireless Modbus. As a normal installation, you select which of your wireless BACnet devices is the gateway. In our case, it's a DIN rail connected next to a BMS system. And then the two wall mounts are connected to BACnet devices, which we will commission into the DIN rail. So the first step you do is when you have powered on your DIN rail or your gateway device, you flip it into all the way to gateway mode instead of commissioning mode. This is the new behavior of Bluetooth commissioning. This puts your device into gateway secure mode, and you see it by the magenta color over there. Now, to activate Bluetooth on this device, you need to tap the button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And you see the blue LED is indicating. It will have Bluetooth advertising on for 3 minutes. So now you open up your mobile phone, and when you open up the mobile phone, it will start looking for devices that is advertising. And you will see in the list now all 3 devices, because uncommissioned nodes are now always advertising, so you will see them immediately list. However, in the view now, as you can see, the gateway is separated by a magenta color. You don't want to connect immediately, you want to press commissioning, and that's because you want to commission the network. Here you get the possibility to select a gateway. I will remove it because I've already added it before. Now you can see which devices are available that are gateways. I will press select. And now you will get the possibility to change the name to a descriptive name. We will use the example IDF room on floor 1, so I will call it IDF 1. As an example where the gateway is placed. And once the gateway is renamed, you will now see a screen of all nodes that are uncommissioned and advertised over Bluetooth. In this case, you see one that shows BACnet MAC ID 10 and one that shows BACnet MAC ID 17. And if you don't know which of them they are, you can press identify on one of them, and then that one will change from sweeping blue to flashing white. So in this case, you see now that this one is the one that has BACnet MAC ID number 10 next to it. We can now turn off the identify and we can add it to the network. And now you see that the pinging is off and the sweeping blue behavior is back. So we will add number 10 to the network. Now the device will reboot and join the gateway by first having flashing yellow until it finds the network, then it will go to solid yellow on the top LED. And while we wait for that one, we can commission the other one as we wait. And now you see that the second one has also changed from sweeping blue to flashing yellow at the top. And the bottom LED is indicating RS485. And in this case, I've set it to auto baud, so it will try to detect the baud rate of the other device. And you see both of these have found its corresponding BACnet device. And the first one have now joined the gateway, and the second one is still trying to join the network. When you finish with commissioning, you press end commissioning, and you come back to the available devices screen. Here, as it's gone almost 3 minutes, we can still see the gateway, but if you don't see it, it has gone past 3 minutes and you have to reactivate Bluetooth. In this case, we can just press, now it's actually disappeared, so that's a good for the learning of the video. So to get it back, 1, 2, 3, to activate Bluetooth again, and then it comes up in the list. And as you can see, it now has the new name as I named it IDF1 for the first IDF room as an example. Now you can see that you have 2 wireless devices connected and 2 BACnet devices. And if you go to network map, you can validate your installation. In this case, we see that both of the nodes have joined. They have yellow in signal strength, and that's because the mesh network is still forming. So you have to wait up to 15 minutes in order for it to form completely and get the true signal strength, so to say. But here you also see one red RS485. If you press on it, you get some hints. And in this case, it's probably loose connectors of my wiring that made this into red, because as you saw earlier it was already green, so it's probably wiring issues. But that's a good hint when your electrician is on a job and they don't know why the BACnet device is not connected. Then you can see in the network map that it's red on the RS-485. Another nice thing is that the identify feature, the ping feature, is also now in the network map. So for example, if you don't know which device has issues with BACnet, because you don't see the BACnet ID, you can press identify there, and then it changes the LED behavior into the white ping behavior again. So you see which device has BACnet issues. You can turn off ping again by pressing the symbol again. That was all the new features in 4.2.0. Please download it on via the mobile app. And of course you need to update the mobile app as well to get all of these features. So mobile app, you update through Apple App Store or Google Play Store, and the firmware you get through the mobile app. New feature is that you can also update nodes individually. But of course, as always, you can do FOTA from the gateway. That was it from today. Thank you. All right,